which was never seen again until class of 1812, I believe.
I thought
So
they did a bunch of these.
Zach's did,
Oh,
but in
oh, okay.
American manufacturers never really caught on to the whole thermoformed 3D thing. I mean, they did a little bit with Scared Stiff, which is people love that layered.
Yeah.
But then it's always been kind of more translate. So really love their art. And then the playfield is no exception. It's basically kind of hippie-ish like. Um, so I can jump right into the rules. Basically, uh, pretty much every Zac has a orange and a red special. Well, this one has a blue, yellow, orange, and red special. So there's a ton of drop targets on this thing. There's a red bank up below. There's a up below the upper playfield, which you can see through. That's was great thing that Zac did. Is had the um, plastic upper playfield so you could utilize and see underneath there. And then you got blue in the center, and then orange on the right, and yellow on the upper playfield. So the gist of the game is the orange is actually separate from the blue, yellow, and red. Orange is its own thing. And so basically with the orange ones, you want to hit down the bank 3 times to light the orange special. And once you hit it enough times, you get an extra ball. That's what it is.
So how do you collect that then?
So
you
completing
just
the bank
3 times and that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you can in the settings you can change orange special to points or whatever you want it to be. In order to cash in on the blue, yellow, and red specials, they're kind of all interconnected. But the whole point is you want to advance all of them, and so hitting down the blue advances your blue lights, hitting the red, and yellow up top to gain this multi special right here, which is I don't think any of us will get it. It's really hard to do, and the red targets are the hardest because you got to shoot it up in there, and then the pop bumpers sort of help you hit down that 4 bank up there. Um, the other main objective, is going up top and getting the yellow targets, hitting all of those down, lights the little special target in the left, which is set to an extra ball. But advancing you need to advance the yellow.
Did you not to get you too distracted from what you're saying did you turn off the bonus balls?
Game time bonus. Yep. So speaking of bonuses, there's a bonus ladder. As you can see, it moves up. Those I believe are advanced by your I think your love targets, which are your rollovers up top, or you can spot a love target or a rollover.
So whenever you complete LOVE, you move up one.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's for multipliers. I'm
okay.
sorry. Yes. So the 5, 10, and 20 are your love targets. The bonus ladder, I believe, is
this drops.
Might be drops.
They say 1, 2.
Or it might be pop bumpers. Advance and bonus. Yep. So I think, well, we'll find out as we go. There's
just look at flashing lights.
Yeah. Yep. So there's also 2 targets. So this ramp that goes to the upper play field moves up and down, and the way to drop it, there's 2 drop target or one that says move down and move down. There's one behind the blue targets and one to the left here that'll drop it down because it always starts up, I believe. And in order to cash in this bonus ladder, there will be a point in the game after you drop. If you go up top, it won't go back. The thing won't go back. If you've maxed out this ladder, it won't let you drop it back down until you cash it in, which is going underneath the.
Does it collect anytime you go underneath? Like if you got it to like 5 and you go under there, it collects the 5 you have?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yep. And then your react flippers, which are also unique to Zach's.
Play with me.
So unique to Zach's, those can be relit just by hitting a drop target. So that's pretty much it. It's a time thing. As soon as you roll over that switch, you have one shot at.
Hey,
scooping
Nintendo,
out
how's it
there.
going?
So
Nintendo, how does the audio sound? Does it sound echoey or is it like kind of clippy at all? You could let us know. We'd appreciate it.
Total garbage.
So with that, I guess we can just jump into it. We'll discover some stuff as we go, but
Let's see what you can do.
That's what I usually do.
I'm gonna discover the outlays.
well, at least you get one shot to scoop it out.
Oh,
You know-
Dirty Broster, 9 months in a row. Thanks for the subs. That's
And
Josh.
Oh, what's up? You might find too, as you get a good scoop out of there, the angle of it. It's not uncommon for it to scoop right into the other.
The other
outlet.
one, yeah.
Of course.
There's no skill shot in this game. It's just more lucrative to try and go for that O first.
This is the hardest to hit.
Yeah. I just dropped the ramp there.
It looks like every time you hit a drop, it goes up the ladder.
Okay. So each drop equals
Hey,
and it'll cash it out when you drain there.
Why don't you be player 2?
Okay.
And I can make sure that you're... Oh, it's perfect. Oh. Eric, you're perfectly framed.
Nice. Come on, Vogue. Yeah.
Oh.
Less voguing, more pinball.
Yeah.
So I thought about shutting. You can adjust quite a few settings like that. The React flipper. I thought about changing that to make it so it would alternate with slingshots. But then I thought that was so mean because this thing drains fairly easy.
Oh, so fast. Not what I was expecting.
There you go. Look at that. You just gotta build that bonus back up.
Oh, if I can hit it. You know,
Hey.
not hit the ramp, miss the ball save.
That bonus really helped you though.
Yeah. Josh Secret says, "What's up to you?"
Oh.
Josh Secret.
Oh, okay. I can't make any sense out of his name.
hey,
Oh. All right. Hoping for a flip. Oh, you can't change lanes.
No lane change. But that's why it's got the spot on the.
Yeah.
You probably just. Yeah, I think you already just completed one.
status. When was this? 85 or 83? I believe.
83. It says right there.
If I could read, maybe I would know that.
Shoot for the copyright date.
Yeah.
There you go. I think you just have to get it 1 or 2 more times.
Oh! Too early. Can't hit the ramp, and still can't say what.
Oh, somebody else said something.
Jobber, what's going on? We know a little bit of Zaccaria.
Oh, look at that.
Playing a little butterfly here. Oh!
Whoa, what was that noise?
Well, that's. I'm not sure. It's the butterfly flap. The flapping butterfly. Where's the? They got a swan on there. That'd be awesome if they had. Oh, nice! You got it.
It went nice and slow. I had a lot of time to react.
Nice. All right.
Everyone get up there but me.
You got aim.
Just keep lying, Mr. I'm in the lead.
Diablo 6909. Thank you for the follow.
Eric, are you going to Expo? They're asking.
I will be there all through Expo in Rob's room.
And what?
Rob's room, the Rob Anthony's repair room.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'll be there the entire time, like Thursday through Sunday. But I'm helping Rob, so I will probably be in his room if you want to find me. That's where I'll be.
Fixing stuff?
No, mostly just.
Jobber, I
okay.
did get invited to that, but I don't think I'll be able to make it just because I really can't go to Expo till after work on Friday, which I'll probably leave early. And I don't think I could. Don't get me wrong. I entertain the idea. My wife probably would say no. Of like going down there just for that cookout and then coming right back from Chicago and going to work. But decided not to do that.
Well, did you tell about the media thing? Do you want to talk about that?
That's what I was just saying.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Cashed it in
Like
twice
a
now.
podcaster barbecue.
yeah, it's gonna be like.
Well, Ryan just kicked their butts.
You're a pinball wizard.
Ken Cromwell from Special and Lit is like putting this big media thing together. So like he asked me to come stream, which I said yes, which is gonna be a lot of work. He's gonna bring games, thank God. But like Ron Hallett from Sand Hill's gonna be part of it, and like
Is that during Expo?
yeah, but he's gonna have like an area for people to come up to us and talk to us if they want, like scheduled times. Like he's like, I don't want anyone to be chained like all Expo to one area. Like enjoy the show. So like for 1 hour, like be somewhere so people can come to meet you. So like once on Friday and once on Saturday, I'm gonna be streaming for at least an hour. And people can hey jump on the stream and play pinball. And he invited people to come to his house on Wednesday night if they're coming in town for the whole show. And I guess Todd Tucky's gonna be there and maybe some people, I don't know.
It's the same day as the pinball profile thing at Jack's.
Yeah.
Wednesday. I signed up for that and then I realized I can't go down there on Wednesday. So I'm gonna have a t-shirt for a thing I didn't go to.
So it's limited.
It should be fun. We'll stream
Too early.
at least one game. Probably two. So we'll do streaming Friday and Saturday, and then I haven't been to the show since Big Lebowski.
That was a good year. There was a lot of stuff going on that year.
Yeah, that was like when just after I got into pinball. Like I probably had 3 games.
No, I thought I had it.
That all day to be
I
ready
know.
for it, you still spurted out.
Story of my life.
Little did I know that would be the last time, first and last time I would play that game.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun, I mean, but
Yeah.
Well, because Cool, the programmer, quit before it was really done, and it never got much better than what you played.
Really?
Like, I know a guy who has one.
yeah.
Didn't Pinball Life have one?
Well,
For a while?
yeah, they had one of the demo ones for a long time.
Right.
That was there for the show. It just stayed at Pinball Life for a long time, and then they took it to, like...
For shows or...
Yeah, I think Cointaker picked it up from there and took it to a bunch of shows.
Oh.
But this guy, Rob, you've bought enough games around here. You probably have bought something from Rob Cocott down in Illinois. He's got one. Goes by Robot.
Doesn't ring a bell.
It's shocking to me. I don't know, I'm looking forward to Expo. It'll be fun.
Do you normally go?
I've gone the last 4 years in a row.
Do you make an event out of it, or is it like go down for a day?
Usually I would go down for... I would usually go kind of what I'm doing now, Friday night, and then all day Saturday, and that was kind of it. There's other people going that have never been before, that have been like MGC, and I'm like, way smaller, just pinball. Like, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, and I've only, pretty much after that, I've just gone to MGC, and I like that show a lot. I've been regular with that one, but...
Oh, Jobber, you never been before? Huh, I thought you had been. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
I just thought, like, the first time I was there, it was more manufacturer focused, vendor focused.
That's definitely the roots of that show. And for the longest time, the guy who used to run it tried to keep it that way, even though the audience skewed away from that. It was much more collector and player based. He still tried to hold the show in a industry like angle, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many seminars there compared to other places.
There's definitely some cool stuff that they bring. I just remember I went with some other collectors there. During that show, there was a lot of rare stuff that I was just trying to.
Nice.
I was just starting to learn about.
Jobber,
out there.
Yeah.
I want to play that, so every time you see me, ask me if I played it to make sure I played it. Because I feel like I'm going to be pulled all over the
What game
place.
is that? New Elvira?
No, it's he's bringing a virtual pin, and it's a fan-made Harry Potter digital
cool.
game.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Cool.
I think I've seen like stuff online about it.
So he brought his virtual pin to MGC, and I didn't get a chance to play it.
Is he the Undertale guy? Or is
No,
it
somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, hound me until I've done it, because I don't want to not do that, like MGC.
Well, and you'll have to watch because they might put him if they did the same thing they did last year. The homebrew and homemade and whatever stuff was in that far hall. So they might be down there again. You gotta make sure you get
Yeah.
Supposedly I don't know what kind of deals have been made, but apparently there's a ton of games coming for the free.
Good.
It's probably gonna be more than one room.
Good. That makes me happy.
Collectors bringing them, or-
Yeah, it sounded like they made some deals with people who have tons that are gonna bring large amounts. But they've been promised. One of the reasons why Rob asked me way back at NGC, how much are going to be available for Expo because I'm going to need help, is they basically promise props repair services for the entirety of the show to anyone who brings machines. So you can bring stuff and he'll fix it.
at a charge.
No, free, provided by the show.
Wow,
Huh.
that's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, I know that he's gotten in trouble in the past where he's gotten the free booth area to sell his stuff, and then, you know.
Yeah, Paysac always gave him a lot of crap because he always had a lot of volunteers.
All right, Josh, thanks for stopping by, man.
So.
Jobber says the homebrew's supposed to be in the main hall. That's what he
Okay.
understands.
Oh, is it?
That's what he
Well,
understands.
Ed's organizing it, so I mean, like, I'm not bringing anything this year, so I didn't really talk to Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's, it's been several years since I've been there the first
Booth
time.
babes.
I'm sure they've. Huh?
Said he's got booth
Oh,
babes.
booth babes. When they did have those when the Big Lebowski. Don't you remember they were all dressed up and everything? It was like they came out with the whole 9 yards of.
They hired some.
They had those for shows. Though,
The year
right?
before, they hired chicks to walk around and hand out flyers. Before they brought them in.
Okay.
But then they also had women again the year they brought the games.
I think you can do that for all kinds like convention halls have those.
That's not only bad.
That's not only bad.
Yeah. What a cryptic thing to say.
Oh, it's supposed to say bad luck.
Oh,
It's not only bad luck.
that cut off.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, almost.
Oh, I got a shot here.
Yes, everyone is sucking equally badly this time.
I mean, I think these games have a lot of charm to them.
I don't know.
I do like the sound effects.
hey,
They're very
Yeah.
80s to me.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the, I think, the coolest things about the Gen 2 Zacks is they didn't recycle sounds like the Williams, Valley, and Gauntlet of the same era.
Oh, it didn't go because it
that's
wasn't lit.
not only bad.
It didn't.
They had their own unique sound, which is really cool. They did a lot of, I think, innovative stuff. Just little things to, the elevated shooter lane, adding more space to the. Oh.
Well, and I really like their spring-loaded
Yes.
Yeah.
ball put down, so it
Yeah.
doesn't just.
Smash.
Drop into the.
When I first saw them, I was like, what kind of weird, cheap,
Right.
hacky thing is this?
Right. But then
But-
you see it do it a couple times, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I get it.
Right, and then also like similar era with Black Knight and Jungle Lord and those ones had the upper playfield, but then
It's just two pieces of
right,
wood.
and then you can't utilize all the stuff underneath it like they did. You wouldn't be able to see that there's a bank of drop targets beyond there, and so really cool stuff that they came up with.
Man, you just can't lose.
Hey,
Nice.
hey,
Oh man, where do you
That same ball.
are a sorcerer?
Attack it for like, got
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I got the bonus! Just enough.
Well, I'm gonna have to fill up my will because I'm getting murdered.
Ugh. Oh, too
Oh, not
fast,
that
too
time.
fast.
Bunga bunga bunga. Why are you scrubbing it?
I'm just making sure that the screen doesn't time out and go dormant.
There's a setting for that.
I know. If I wasn't being weird, Eric, who would be?
I would say, you know, of the Zack games.
Nice save.
Of the Zack games, I think Farfalla is probably one that gets talked about quite a bit.
Well, I think it's because of the amount of stuff going on.
Right.
If it was, I mean,
And it's fairly common, I think. You can, at least in my experience, I mean, they're still rare. No matter what Zack it is, they're still rare because there's not a lot of them made it over here. But of the ones that you can find fairly easily, Devil Riders, Time Machine, Farfalla, and maybe Pinball Champ are probably the easier to find of the Zacks.
when you said, oh, look at that. That's so lucky. You said you got your Devil Riders from Doug?
Yeah, yep, I found
For this score,
So-
no comment.
yeah, Devil Riders is a beautiful looking game, and it had some really cool innovations with the drop targets and the ramps to get up there. But there just I got rid of it because there wasn't a whole lot to shoot for on that, even though it's beautiful looking.
The motorcycle in the back box just spins around, right?
Yeah. There's, I mean, you don't really. Every time you go up to the upper play field, it spins around and you hit targets. So there's not a it's just got the 2-3 banks on it and ramps but yeah, there's not a whole lot to that game. And then I think the second round of Zacks that are a little bit harder to find would be like Magic Castle, Soccer Kings. I don't know. There's another one. I don't know. Those are somewhat difficult to find, and then you get into like really rare ones like
Let's see what you can do.
Spooky and Zancor and
Robot.
That train one that Neil has.
oh, that's Locomotion. That's a
Oh.
Gen 1.
What's the difference between Gen 1 and Gen 2? Is it EM?
So Gen 1 and Gen 2 are kind of like Stern's MPU 100 and 200. Gen 1 is like more basic rules, less things that you can do with, it's basically a step up from the EM. They had their digital scoring, but there wasn't.
You want to get in here?
There wasn't a whole lot that you could
I
do
saw
with it.
the ovals and I was wondering if that
Oh,
was
the
just a
place
protector.
Well,
Did you just throw the protector on that because the inserts were cupped, or?
yeah, that's.
Well,
I did
any touch.
yeah, I did some touch up and stuff too.
Like, he painted that hand.
Yeah, there's.
You
Yeah.
can't even tell unless you
Yeah.
really get in there and look at it.
It's just because usually when people have these kind of things, like Donovan up in Depeer or wherever it is, I don't know where he is, but anyway, he's got them on every game.
Mhm.
So the fact that I noticed the switches on that one, I was just wondering what was different about this one. And I know on games when you get into this older, they start to have the cupped inserts.
Yeah.
And if they're bad enough, unless you want to load them up with clear, they can really affect where the ball
Right.
goes.
Mhm.
Right. So that's another thing, and we can talk about Zach's playfields versus the Stearns, William, and Valley Gottlieb of the same era. Nice. They definitely. I hear they used some sort of clear that had lead in it or something that held up really well, but was highly illegal at the time. So, which they're now, they're probably more environmental there than we are here now. But yeah, their playfields held up really, really well. So it's kind of uncommon to see a Zac that has a whole bunch of playfield there. You almost have to do it from the tip of the right flipper. There you go. Extra ball. Cash is the bonus. No, you still get to collect it because you maxed it out.
Oh.
You got the special bonus. Just to go underneath that ramp there. And it won't let you drop that ramp down until you go under it. Or drink.
Well,
Pretty dang nice score,
I
though.
would say. Yeah.
What's E3? E3?
It's the big video game electronic show in.
It's
Oh.
the Electronics Entertainment Expo, isn't
Yes.
it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Electronics and Entertainment. It used to be a press only thing, and then they made it press and the public, and then it went to hell, and they made it back to a press only thing. And I think now it's back to being, well, I don't know.
I've never been. I know people.
Especially with the growth of the Penny Arcade Expo.
Yeah.
E3's had serious competition as far as the public part of it. Like, people would rather go to PAX.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't care.
I didn't.
We're not going to talk about what it is.
Obviously, but I don't want to be like, yeah, blah 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 blah.
Well, yeah, you didn't really do an introduction
I
of
know,
like
but
who
the thing-
Eric is for
well,
the people
but-
that don't know.
But the thing is, like, even if I did the beginning, I would still keep doing it. When people coming in and
Oh,
reiterating
nice.
it. So, for anybody who doesn't know who Eric is,
You
Eric
better ask somebody.
Eric's quite involved in pinball. I guess one of the things you're most noted for is doing Cactus Canyon Continued with P3. Doing stuff with Color DMD. You said
21.
21
What?
games.
You've done 21 of the color DMDs?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then his newest
That's a lot of
effort.
work.
What's the right word I'm looking for? Venture?
Venture. Yeah.
Adventure.
Latest venture.
Programming Scott Denise's next game. So Eric here is a little higher in the pecking order than we are when it comes. Oh, and besides that, he also hosts an awesome league at his house for everybody to come play. So Eric does a lot of great stuff for the community as a whole.
And he's got a popcorn machine, which is my favorite.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. We used to have like a Costco special, like they had them at Christmas time one year at Costco, and we had just built that house, and it had the theater room in it.
Oh, yeah.
So my wife's dad bought us the Costco popcorn machine just to go with the theater. It was a little 4-ounce thing, and it was super cheap. You know, it wasn't a piece of commercial equipment. So we killed that thing pretty easily.
Yeah.
And then I replaced joystick with an 8-ounce from an actual bar supply place.
Right. Way better.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting one as soon as I finish off that room a little bit more. I think it's just a great and cheap thing for, you know, game room. I like your big golf cups too. Those are perfect. And the greatest thing too is I have an automatic popcorn vacuum machine.
What?
The dog.
Oh. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll just come down here and just.
I don't have a room. I have to clean my own floor.
I think my kid would do that. To my wife's chagrin.
Bonus the cat, yeah.
Yeah, if I could.
So you're more of a modern player. You're not much into the early solid states?
No, I got into pinball when Earthshaker was new. That was when I really started learning how to really play. Like, of course, I played pinball before that, but I worked at an arcade when Earthshaker was new, and the guy who was the manager was huge into pinball. So he actually taught me to, like, slow down and aim for things and stuff. So that's when I really started to appreciate pinball.
Right.
So my history of pinball is from there forward.
Right.
And I always thought the older games, one, were a little more boring, and two, they're really hard because the flippers were so different. Like, everything Earthshaker on is the Williams style flippers.
Right.
And I got real used to that
You're
feeling.
a pinball wizard.
Nice.
But like,
Play with me again.
like most people who start out being Bally Williams nerds, you can only play those games for so long before you start going,
What else is there?
what else is there to do?
Yep.
Right.
So I have much more of an appreciation for the older games now. I really like a lot of the old Sterns. But for the longest time, yeah, I was mostly modern and definitely a Bally Williams snob for a long time.
Yeah.
But I've gotten a lot better about that.
I was a little bit different where I didn't really grow up with that kind of, I don't even remember playing pinball, and so I'm not biased to any of it. I think it was more like the Pinball Arcade app sort of like geared people towards the Bally Williams, but then they started having other ones like, hey, there's more than just that out there, and then I started getting into the early Sound State and rare stuff, and you know, but it's kind of fun that, you know, I like the variety. I like the different.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate all the eras and all the different manufacturers. I mean, but I mean, growing up in arcades, my memories are of Bally Williams stuff like Addams Family, and I remember Whirlwind. The earliest game I can remember is actually we were at a bar, seeing my mom's friend play volleyball in a volleyball league. We went to watch her for some reason, and I had to go to the bathroom. And I was little. I was probably like 4. My dad took me into the bathroom, and we walked past a Black Knight. And I remember it so distinctly because I remember the knight on the back glass, and I wanted to play it, and they wouldn't let me. But like Data East stuff, I remember a lot, like Simpsons, of course.
I think I played a Simpsons at a Little Caesars. I remember they had Simpsons Arcade, and then they had the Data East.
Oh, they had both of them?
Right. Because it was common that you would go, now you just go and pick up or delivery.
Right.
But now, because they used to have a whole back room where you know, they're more like pizza, I guess. Sit down.
I distinctly remember the last pinball machine I remember at Aladdin's Castle was a Medieval Madness in
What you
Racine.
do.
So like I have memories of, and that was not that far after that game came out, and they were shutting down anyway.
Yeah.
But
I think it was like probably 98, 97, 98 when my home, we had Aladdin's Castle in the mall, and that's pretty much when it closed up. I think that was like
did
Super Nintendo was out, and then I think by the time I was a Nintendo kid, so
yeah, me too.
I think as soon as like Nintendo 64 was out, there's like that era, whatever that time frame was, there was no competing, I think, anymore.
Did Southridge, was that a tilt or a timeout?
It was a timeout.
Timeout?
Yeah. And it had. I don't think Southridge had an Alliance Castle. Like Brookfield Square had an Alliance Castle.
Mm-hmm.
I worked at the big one that was over on
Silver Spring.
76 in Cold Spring.
Cold Spring, yeah, I was at Silver Spring.
Which is why I think there wasn't one at
Southridge.
Southridge.
I remember when that one closed, because my friends and I would go there, even when we were in college, because we were like, oh my gosh, like, let's go to the arcade. Like, we've been in the arcade in forever, and they had that gun game where you shoot the can, it would pop around. It was like a big, it was almost like the size, maybe a little smaller than like an air hockey table, and it had all these little light sensors, and they put an actual can in there, and you would shoot it, and the light sensor would kick the can around, and you were shooting the can.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a really cool game. Similar to how Namco had that cup shooting game that actually exploded.
Huh.
But there was just a Coke can in there, like an actual like can of Coke. It was empty and you shot it. But, you know, they had pinball there, all sorts of stuff. But I wasn't like as crazy about pinball then as I am now.
Well, I think even then, I can remember that I bet half of the Aladdin's Castle was ticket games.
Now or then?
In the 90s.
Well, when did you work there? Early 90s? Then? You said
Yeah, it was
Whirlwind,
like-
right? Or Earthshaker?
It's like 89 to 92 or 3 with a gap in there. I worked there for a while, and then I moved away for a year, and I came back and I worked there again. So it was like I was there for 4 years total, but there was a year in the middle where I was missing.
Gotcha.
But when you say though that like maybe half or so or redemption, because I remember they had a big kiosk and huh?
Wasn't
Like the
Jen.
one at 70.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, okay, so every location was different. It was up to the district managers to decide what was in which location.
Oh, okay.
So like the 76th Street one was a 3,000 square foot place, and at like the high point, I think we had 100 games in there, and we only really had vending or ticket stuff in the one corner. By the time I left in 93 and 94, but I know after that it definitely went more toward redemption stuff. We went back in there once, many years later. It was just driving games, fighting games, shooting games, and ticket games.
Yeah.
And then
That's basically what I remember.
that was before rhythm games.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like round one or whatever that place was called. Is it round one? No,
The one in Southridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. I've been there a few times.
For a modern day arcade, that's a nice place.
It's very flashy.
I appreciate that they have a bunch of everything.
Yeah.
So, like, if you want to play this racing game, they'll have 4 of them so you can play with your friends. You know?
I'm happy they have their stuff like that's around for the younger generation to experience what an arcade was like. But it does seem extremely Japanese to me. Well, I mean, it's a Japanese company, but
Yeah, and it definitely has that whole rhythm section.
yes, I was just gonna say all the rhythm games. Like that's like when I was at Replay, there was so much of that rhythm stuff. And what shocked me was how many people that I knew from pinball were into it. And they're trying to show me how to play like this DJ rhythm game where you like hit the turntable and like do all like I'm not even a pinball guy. Like, I can't do all 1,000 things at once. Like, I just can't.
Oh. Yeah. Broke a million.
We weren't paying attention. I pulled ahead. Gotta get some more red targets here. Oh! Really need another bank for reds. There, I got one more
Yeah,
red.
that one at the end.
Come on, Pops, help me out here.
Man, give me a minute.
Hey,
There used to be.
hey,
I don't remember if it was also a bar, but there was a restaurant that had an arcade that was that. Oh,
I got it!
at Southridge. I think it was in that same end where the tilt event, or not tilt, I might have eventually went, but
I gotta get that
like
multi.
Eagles or something. The whole place was really dark. And in the back, they had this one arcade room that was probably only as big as, like this part of his basement. It was just arcade games on both sides, no pins.
Are you guys paying attention? I got that multi special lit.
We'll watch it back in the day.
We're talking about arcades.
They had Cliffhanger, that Laserdisc game. Never saw it anywhere else.
Oh,
So I played the crap out of it there. And I never saw it again. And then my mom had shows. So we went to malls all over the place. And we went to a mall in Iowa. They had the biggest land castle I'd ever seen.
Really?
It was 2 floors.
Wow.
Like if round 1 also had the basement of Sears.
Yeah, that's how big
It was that big. It was gigantic. And they had one. And I pumped a bunch more money in.
I would love to be able to get like some Aladdin's Castle like
Signage?
yeah. It seems like it's so expensive if you like go and eat, well, especially it's like man. Oh.
We should probably take a listen on the way these drop targets reset. And like because it chunk. Right now on Scott's game when it resets everything, it's just wham all at once.
Oh.
You should probably not do that.
Well, wouldn't it? I mean, that's got to be a huge power drain all at once.
Well, here is a lot more than Scott's. He doesn't have that much stuff to reset, but still, it's just funny.
Oh, it's still lit.
Oh man!
That's awesome.
5 million.
Payday!
Alright.
The music's kind of all serious.
Yeah, it's gotten all serious on it.
Even though it's good time.
Great. There it is.
Nice.
I like playing with
That
you.
was worth a lot. I think it was.
I was too busy watching you play, and I don't know what your score was before
I was
you
at-
did it.
Really, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
I would
easy.
guess it was a million.
Yeah, it was easy only a million on there.
Hey, no pressure.
Lucrative. Very
Well, I didn't think anybody would be able to. We would accomplish it. It's.
So you had to hit
It's-
everyone 3 times?
I
Really 4.
I think it's.
Four.
I think it's each one is twice, but the reason I got it is because I got that extra ball.
I would think it's 4 because would each set be an insert?
I think it moves two inserts each one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think you knock down
Seems
each
redundant
one.
to me then.
But you can.
There's a setting.
Yes, there is. You can make it as hard as it gives you 1 light per drop target bank. Then it would be near impossible. I think it's hard. I think it's hard
I
enough.
really wish they would take the Beatles playfield and do an updated sequence.
That'd be nice.
I think
That'd be
the
really cool.
I think the problem with that though
You're a
is
pinball wizard.
for the
Play
25
with
people
me
that
again.
might buy it, it's just because it's the only people that really know what that theme is hardcore pinball people.
Yeah.
So, and then again, you know, they like the original. So would they buy one that has weird spinners and magnets and all this other stuff? And maybe they call it like, I don't know,
See which 2?
or something. Maybe something a little more creative. But
I haven't had much time on Beatles. But like,
It's way more fun than it seems like it should be.
well, the thing is, like, I'm torn between do I like the fact that this is difficult and you can only hit this shot from over here? Or would I like to be able to hit both Moves from the bottom. I don't
Just
know.
the fact that, I don't know, the fact that it's all modern equipment, so it plays faster, the flippers
Yeah.
hit harder, and the ball moves quicker, and
Right.
it like amps up the whole thing.
I think
Let's
at
see
least
what you can do.
the rumor is that there will be more early Stern, but with more modern themes, like a new rendition of it, kind of like Beatles. I just heard the rumor is Led Zeppelin with Quicksilver.
Yeah.
I think Quicksilver's a good layout.
Yeah, but that one's with its flaws too. So and they'll probably do something.
Well, I was listening to Slam Tilt today, and they said that Quicksilver letters, it's the exact amount for Led Zeppelin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that what Dave rethemed? What did Dave redo into?
I don't know.
He did Freedom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was simpler. It's more of just the artwork reskin.
Yeah, I know he just repainted one. I just didn't remember what he used.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think he added a drop, or not drop target, a pop bumper or something. He modified the playfield a bit too. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, based on the success of Beatles, though, I mean, you're really banking on people liking that the theme with that layout. I mean, I'd love to have a Led Zeppelin game, but if you're gonna get a Beatles type thing for 8K single level game,
Well, they did drop the price
yeah, and
to whatever it is now.
it's just, I don't know. Like, the rules have to do something really special. That's where TNA, I think, did something really cool. It had some really good music in it, and
Mac Jedi, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
the
Playing a little Farfalla.
the rules is what really makes that game stand out. Even though it looks simple, if they were to do something like that, I mean, I hear Beatles is really cool. I haven't played it a whole lot, but
There's not much to it.
no,
But it's just, I don't know, it's fun to shoot.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. Like, looking at it,
yeah,
I
but
wouldn't think it's as fun to play as it is.
Yeah.
but it would probably you'd feel a lot. It would be a lot more fun if you didn't have to spend that kind of money. It's fun to go and play it at the arcade.
Yeah, I certainly don't want to buy one.
Right. Maybe years down the road when they depreciate it or something, it might be fun. I was never a Beatles fan. What is that one? Woo! I could probably get behind.
Yeah, this game's in very good shape.
Hey,
As of most of Dave's games are.
Oh, this one's. Oh, you tilted it?
I thought you thinking how to tilt it.
No.
For anybody new,
Most of
since
them
last time I had mentioned, the guy that was just playing the tall guy, that's Eric Pripke. Cactus Candy continued. Color DMD. Programming Scott Denisi's next game. Host League at his house.
I also redrew several playfields for the virtual pinball community at one point. I did Gilligan's Island, the Data East Simpsons, I think. Maybe, I don't remember which Simpsons it was. And House Around.
Oh, wow. See? Learning stuff every day.
Yeah.
When I was doing the Simpsons one of the guys from CPR, one of the guys who does artwork for CPR, had contacted me on the forums and was like, hey, you're doing this at like the quality level of stuff we do. Like, are you interested in doing that kind of thing? I'm like, no. Want to do anything that involves people paying money for it. It doesn't matter if something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too.
Yeah.
hey,
Thought you had it, and then that happens.
Yeah, this playfield is actually after aftermarket clear. So I was talking about.
Did you clear it yourself?
No, this one I bought. Whoever did it did a decent job. You can tell there was some touch-ups around inserts, and the Zach playfields are really not bad to begin with. So you don't necessarily need to do that. I mean, but somebody obviously really liked the game and took care of it. Once in a while, I spend a little bit extra money and buy something nice that's already been done.
Well, that's the thing. If something's got a clear-coated playfield, it's kind of
Yeah.
There's value there.
Right. The well, it's not very often that I get a game that, you know, especially something from the 80s, they usually need quite a bit of work to, you know, at least updating boards and stuff. So, how long have we been going?
We'll just play a couple more. I mean, it's been over an hour.
Okay. No. I sucked that time. I think,
Well, you
I
had,
think we all
you had a
sucked.
pretty big hill to try and follow.
Well,
Let's see what you can do.
I should see.
Hey,
Oh, what was that?
that was the, I kind of trapped the ball for the,
The
scoop,
Mhm.
and so I was late on the react flipper there.
Randy texted me out of nowhere today. Like first time I've heard from him in a while.
Hmm.
How's Spooky treating you?
Even though this one has more to shoot for of all of them, I still think Magic Castle and Spot are
Well,
a
they're
little
the
better.
theme for
Yeah,
sure.
the theme
The
is
little tiny ramp on Robot drives me nuts.
the
with
180.
Because it's so important and it's so
Yeah.
small.
Oh yeah, what do you call those? Like the
The 180 frames.
is it called 180 or
That's what they're
Half pipe.
yeah, the half pipe thing. But yeah, I just really like the layouts on those are really good, and the themes really help it. I don't know. Who doesn't like monsters and robots?
hey,
For the life of me, I can't make that work.
You did it before I saw you.
Did I do it once?
Yeah.
Maybe one time.
I don't know. Butterflies and rainbows are pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's like eating Lucky Charms or something.
Right.
If you want to try to make it masculine.
They had some other themes early on in their EM days that were kind of like this. There's one called Lucky Fruit, and then there's another one. I think it was called Wood Queen or something. Very kind of hippie-like.
station, quickly.
Quickly. Oh, good. You did it quickly.
Got here. She told me to.
Station, quickly.
Man, you're just on fire.
So do those stack now? Do you have 2 extra balls?
I don't think so. I think it's just the one.
Man. It's like you own this game.
I get those. Gotta stack up some multipliers here. That would be nice. Got 10x.
Hey,
No! Did it? It did stack it.
Yeah, you still got the light.
I need to get some reds now.
Big Ruth over here.
Yeah.
Calling the
I
shots.
was just gonna say. This guy over here pointing.
Oh! I got one more in there or what?
Oh.
Or it didn't go back up?
out,
Hacks, hacks.
Yeah, you got screwed here.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
go
think
back
the
up.
very end one is all the way down.
Oh, it didn't, and it didn't relight it. Crap.
Well, it did try to
just,
reset it. Though.
yeah, it just
Yeah.
did.
They popped a little bit. I think we may have killed it with your 2.5 million.
Yeah, no kidding. The game's like, enough. Put me to rest.
Maybe like, I don't know. Well. Well. It's alright.
Let's try.
Oh, now it's
Nope, it's still down.
done.
I was playing The Hobbit not too long ago, and all of a sudden my drop targets in front of Smog were like angled half down, and I'm like, what would make that happen?
Screws.
Yeah. So because of shaker motor, the screws fell out, and
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe that one on the right just got twisted, or I've seen that happen before. Where
It just looks like it's a hair higher than the
yeah.
right, I think it's held up on something.
Finally, it's my turn.
Don't blow it.
I'm pretty good at that though.
special, quickly,
Peeky. There you go.
Yes.
No!
out,
do you hate
Nice!
out,
Noticed post passing in this game a little difficult.
Yeah.
Oh,
No one can advance the reds.
at least you got to do it that one time.
Yeah.
Mac Jedi, it's doing really good.
Look at that.
It just had to punish us for a while.
It's like, well, you already have a high enough score, so.
Dave came over about a week ago and kind of went over my Zac and kind of touched some stuff up, like went over the switches and showed me some other things on it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
the Magic Castle.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I
So-
still have to touch stuff up.
Well, I mean, as
Oh.
far as like that one switch
Oh,
was
the switch,
weird,
yeah,
and
Yep.
but he's still got to touch up 3 inserts on the play field. But other than that, you know, it's
I thought it was just the one. Now it's 3.
yeah. There's the 6, the 15, and then the orange special over in the.
Oh man, the work keeps piling up. Pretty soon it's like, oh, just
Oh, it's
throw
Eric's
some,
turn.
just throw some clear on there or something.
She just puts a miler on that and call
Yeah.
it good. How's your collection treating you, Mac Jedi? Last I remember, your newest game was Metallica. Have you got anything else since then?
I can't. Oh
No!
And then depression set in.
Hey, at least you got red cards instead.
For now. Are they all down?
No, there's one left.
Oh.
They got underway up there.
I have the hardest time getting it to the right flipper to get a shot. Oh, way too early.
Ah, nice. That's cool. one of the greatest pinball soundtracks ever.
What's that?
Black Knight 2000.
Oh yeah, I used to have one. It's a really nice one of those. Sold it to a friend.
So did he ship it to you, or did you go pick it up, or how did that work out? I mean, you are both on opposite sides of the continent. Mac Jedi's in Seattle, and Alan Seahawk Chalk. He's the operator in New York. The guy at the cane.
Oh.
Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Oh. No, he was just pretending with the cane.
Oh my goodness. What's his toes? How's it going? Buffalo Pinball. Thank you for the raid.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome to Butterflies. And Butterflies and the sweet Lucky Charms rainbow slide.
Yeah, a rainbow slide. Hey, you got a giant bonus there to collect.
The River of Sherbert.
Yes. Oh, see? Well put. Man, how am I gonna get this thing over there?
Hey,
You're not. Shoot something else. Shoot something else.
hey, everybody's watching, so play better.
I'm gonna do what I normally do and just drain.
Well, since we have a bunch more people, we should
You're a pinball
play a
wizard.
game or two.
Absolutely. Alright.
Let's see what you can do.
How do you see where, like, people that come on?
It tells you in there.
Okay.
I'm just from doing it for so long. I'm always just attuned to picking up sound effects.
Oh.
Always looking at.
Yeah, all the alerts.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Hey,
Way to disappoint these 29 people.
that wasn't me.
I thought you owned the game. No, I always do terrible in my own games all the time. And then when no one's around to see me do something good, that's when I'm like, hey! Oh yeah, I'm by myself. Never mind.
Nice.
Nice.
That one.
You gotta hit the targets down first.
There's like an order here.
Back in.
Nice. 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 Yes. For everyone new that just came in, I'm Ryan. This is Dave over here.
Hi.
And then for the guy playing right now, if you don't know, is Eric Kripke. Maybe you know him from doing Cactus Canyon Continued, from doing 21 games for Color DMD, currently the programmer for Scott Denise's next game, amongst many other things.
So sick of haunted houses and parties right now.
Are you partying in a haunted house?
Oh yeah, with Wolfman Jimmy.
We have to change it now that the Elvira's got the haunted house.
Hey, we
Or-
didn't know it was gonna be called that.
You mean you don't have inside knowledge of Stern?
Oh man, nice.
Come on. Oh. You got 2 extra balls out of it.
No, I didn't
Oh,
get the second
it
one.
stopped the flippers after you
Yeah.
got them.
Help! That's what it said, right?
Is that what it said?
That's what it sounded like to me. Yes!
I think it just says hey. The reacts. I think you just need reds now to advance your. There, it's lit.
Oh shit!
Here we go!
So for those watching, he just accomplished
Nice save. That was
the
awesome.
multi-special.
Yes! That's a million points.
A million points right there.
And we
he
got
just
the
cashed in his bonus.
man.
Oh my god.
High score coming up right here.
We got a kill screen coming up.
Good thing those drop targets started working again.
You still haven't actually ball yet, don't you?
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, he just killed my last.
And that was your ball one, wasn't it? Yeah, because I haven't even played yet.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Jeez. I gotta shut off extra ball. Cheese.
That's awesome.
Nah, it's fine. Hey, people got to see the functionality of the game.
Yeah, Mac Jedi. Eric knows a thing or
You
two.
are the best.
Oh, I just taught him how to play this game just
Yeah,
like 10 minutes ago.
Never saw it in his life.
Right. I explained it at the beginning. Oh,
Nice.
Oh. Is there like a running tally of people in the chat too, or no?
Turtle.
Okay. Alright. Beat that, Ryan.
Skip Natty, how's it going, man? Yeah, I can't take credit for any game in this basement. It's all Dave, and then Eric schooling us on how to play Farfalla here.
Only this time. For anybody that's watched for more than 2
Man,
minutes.
thank you. You didn't have to do that. That's awesome.
You can run away.
Greatly
with,
appreciate it, man.
run away with it for maybe a ball or two. But there's been several balls where it's just drain or plunge drain.
Yeah, like we were saying before, not a really big fan of the theme, you know, butterflies and rainbows and all that, but it is a cool layout.
Yeah, and I think I was talking about the drains.
There we
There's
go.
a reason that they put those react flippers in there because it certainly swallows the ball
Yes!
pretty easily.
Oh, son of a...
Yeah, anytime you got no rubber up here,
Right,
ball's just gonna hit it and die.
right, and then it really stinks when you get a nice scoop out of it and then
Right.
it just arcs right over it.
Especially if the other side's not lit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's brutal.
So the way I have it set on like that.
Oh.
I didn't even get to touch it.
All right, Eric, time to get to 5 million.
Yeah, that was it. Just do like last time, no problem.
Skip Natty, yes, I did. I was actually gonna, if I had more time,
Nice.
I was actually gonna cut a little bikini top out of the tape and put it on there, but we were running a little behind and I couldn't do it. I thought it'd be hilarious.
Going from reds and blues.
This is
Red and blue one more time.
the European version of the game.
That multi-special.
The blue is dangerous.
I know it is. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Yellow helps too.
Wait,
Mills Game Dev, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. It means a lot.
I get barely bricked by a Zaccaria.
Oh. Yeah.
I still got one more ball. It'll be lit. So for those watching, it's really difficult to do. He maxed out the blue, yellow, and red specials, which are these inserts here, which the way that I have it set is you got to knock down those drop target banks twice each. It's hard to do. And then that'll light the multi-special, which I think we determined was 1,000,000 points there.
Yeah, so there's 3 specials in this game, right? Because there's the orange,
Right.
The multi and then the yellow one up top, right?
Do you get a special? I mean, they're labeled special.
Yeah, so I think they're all just linked together. So I think the yellow is tied to an extra ball.
I wonder if you had it on one per bank, if the last one's worth more.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, there probably is a setting.
So, and they're set for. So the multi special. So it's I think most sacks have the orange, red, orange
Maybe
and
blue.
red, and typically the orange is for an extra ball, and then the red is for like
Big points.
big bonus or whatever. So this one actually has 2 spots where you can go for an extra ball, and depending on what you have the settings, I could probably make all of them points if I wanted to, or whatever. So I just left it at the factory settings.
Trying to go up top. Come on now. All right.
Oh, nice.
There we got it.
Special,
Oh.
quickly.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll get it back.
Out.
Ah, not hard enough.
Shoot.
I'm curious to see what your final score is going to be now.
Mine? It's going to be awful. I can tell you that right now.
How about Eric?
Oh. Well, who cares what Eric's
Screw that guy.
5 extra balls.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Out.
Oh, fast. See, that's the thing, because depending on how fast that ball's going through there, like...
Yeah, sometimes you don't have time to react.
There's no way.
See, like, I can't even do it when it's, like, barely dribbling in.
Focus on that special.
Yes.
Do or die.
Yes!
I got it for
Oh,
ya.
my goodness.
Nice.
Pop bumper.
Out.
You gonna break 5?
No.
No. Oh, so close.
No, but that's what I'm pinned to go.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna wait for the thing.
Oh.
Oh, just play your ball. It'll be on there.
Yeah, it's not gonna go anywhere.
Well, I mean, it's a...
Well, I got
I'm
the
willing.
service one.
I'm willing to wait.
Out.
That's how you waste it.
I'll just
That's
take the picture
alright.
and post it later.
Hello, champion. You are the best.
You're the
Ah,
best. Clearly.
they have a couple different sayings. I think there's one. It says like you are a pinball wizard or something.
Yeah, I definitely heard that one
Oh,
earlier.
okay. When your other grand champ
This
store.
is the only good game I've had. I don't know what you're talking about. I think it said when you were a wizard when you did it.
Yeah.
Well, should we play one more?
Sure, that's fine.
All right.
Let's see what you can do.
Not a whole lot.
Skip Natty, when we stream these games, we actually turn the bonus ball off because it just makes it take longer and
Right. It's a pain, especially if you're gonna do anything with a tournament or league or anything like that, and it's and a lot of people don't know what it is. I've taken Zach's to shows before, and people are incredibly confused of what's going on. Like, why does it keep giving me extra balls? And
Why does it keep draining so much?
right. I think it's broken. It just drains the ball.
nice. You guys are gonna
Well,
let me try
that's
to
why
catch
you
up.
gotta put socks down in those lanes
Yeah.
there. That'll take care of that.
Nah.
Oh, too early. But it's really it is hard to judge if
Oh, yeah.
it's too slow, too fast, and like you have the time when that thing, as soon as it hits that contact, then you're able to energize that flipper. But you're right. If that thing is smoking into that lane,
You
there's
can't
no
catch
way.
it.
There's no way.
Well, I've seen some of those System 80 Gottliebs have that kickback, but you have to time it also. And yeah, it acts.
It's a regular kickback though. It's not like this.
It's an actual plunger.
Right, but it's player control.
Yeah.
Oh, I
it's-
know what you're talking
and it's
about.
all time.
Oh, there's Embryon has one.
Does it?
Yep, on the right hand side.
What?
It has a little like slot post.
Special, quickly.
But oh no, some of them have like a little jump.
Oh, like in
You can kick the ball.
like Fireball 2 kind of.
Um,
down the
Special,
yeah.
quickly.
I'm also thinking of like when you said in the center.
Yeah.
Like,
Gotcha. Two-hearted male, you are correct. Yeah, there's butterflies all over the drop targets and the outside of the cabinets.
Plugs are gross.
here.
Yep.
There's a dragonfly over there. Trader.
Come on.
Yeah, Skip Natty. I really like Volcano. I played it. I had to play it in a round at Pinburg,
Really?
and I was like,
Why do you say had to? Didn't you enjoy it?
"What? No, I'm saying
Like I got to.
I was
they
blessed
allowed-
with the opportunity."
They allowed me to play it.
And what really made me intrigued by the game was that manual kickback deal, but also how the shooter lane had that oscillating, I guess shooter lane. How else do you describe it? So it,
Like it moved back and forth.
yeah, so like depending on when you plunge,
Millionaire had something like that.
did it?
Yeah. But yeah, Volcano would have done it first then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it had a thing that moved like a gate or something that changed the trajectory. 'Cause that was the skill shot, right?
Two-hearted male. Use your imagination. What's under the tape?
I bet dicks.
They're Italians did. They don't have the same modesty as.
Yeah, we're too prudish. No, I really actually enjoy Volcano for what it is a lot. I would get one if I could. I could have got one actually.
So you're a liar.
Well, it was right after Pinburg
He
and
was at the top end of.
pricing.
Yeah, and he didn't want to give any pictures and stuff. So, that's alright. You ended up with Magic Castle, which I think is probably the better game.
Well, I ended up with Magic Castle and I got that
Oh!
Yeah, what?
that Harlem for me too.
Oh yeah, in Harlem. And see, and they're right here. So you didn't have to go to Rockford.
That's true. I guess the one thing that Pinburg made me realize is like some games that either I never gave the time of day or games I did play I didn't really like. When forced to play them competitively,
Yeah.
it makes you really appreciate the game all of a sudden.
Right. When everything you do matters, then it's a whole lot easier to have a good time playing a game.
Yep, exactly.
When it's not just, why am I doing this?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't like this. This isn't fun. Nice.
I got that side pretty good. The other one I screw up every time.
You got it.
Oh,
Hey,
I ain't got that one.
Yeah, some of these games, like, I mean, this has the 3D vacuum form back glass with the neon, and even like some of those other System 80s, like Black Hole has the
Yeah.
spinning thing with the lights, and then Volcano had the spinning, not the spinning, but the
The light. Yeah.
lights.
Yeah.
The
I think Haunted
Sequence
House had a
lights.
really cool lightning effect.
did it.
Yeah, that was really neat. And then Spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit had the spinning, some kind of
It was
lighted thing.
Just a spinning piece of art, kind of like Black Hole.
Right.
I mean,
right.
it obviously does nothing for gameplay, and it's just to draw you into play
Right.
for the era. But I appreciate it just because of what
You don't see anything like that anymore. The animated. I mean,
special, special, please.
Well, now it's all LCD.
hey, focus! You got a special up there. Oh, nice.
Give me that extra ball. I gotta try to get 5 million like here.
Well, if you hit them all down again, you can stack them. And we found out.
Special,
Or I can-
Ah,
I get it.
drain right away. Oh,
Just not quite high enough.
Skip Daddy, I've only seen the Spirit back glass once, and it is pretty cool sight to see.
I didn't realize spirits were that much right now.
Yeah, like 7K they want.
Well, I mean, I know they're rare, but I didn't think they were gonna be that expensive.
Well, maybe a restored one is $7,000 or
Yeah.
something, but yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I wasn't super impressed. I only played it at the VFW show.
It's a weird game.
It's weird. You can't hit everything.
Yeah.
Dude, there's the whole left corner. There's like a section where you really have to rely on pops to hit things, and I think it was a time when they were experimenting with weird layouts, and it just, I don't know. Playing that on the virtual, I think it's the sounds that people must really like on that, and the
Oh my goodness.
that kind of space theme.
So I've played that one.
You're a pinball wizard.
Yeah.
Too.
Play with me again.
Yeah. So, and yeah, Skip Natty, the VFW show was another great place. So,
He's
you know,
he's outside Detroit.
oh, okay. Well, for other viewers,
Dave's originally from Michigan as well.
yeah. So I actually grew up not too far from where the VFW. My hometown is just south of there, originally, and after I went to that show for the first time, my wife is like, "Aren't you pissed that you left this place?" Like, don't remind me, damn it. So it wasn't around then when I was growing up, but yeah, I went there for the first time a couple years ago, and I highly encourage people to go and visit because he's got a ton of these Zacks.
A ton of everything.
Yeah, ton of
And
every.
everything's in great shape.
Yeah, he's lots of EMs, basically the gamut of it would take you forever to play. I suggest making a list of what you want to try out, but it's a great opportunity to play some rare stuff that you never get to see, and you'll definitely leave there hunting for something. So,
Liz and I went to the fall show last year.
Yeah.
And we just started at the end of one row and played all the way down and crossed and then all the way back. And we didn't even make it down the third row before the day was over.
yeah. What we did is I just went with my wife, and I had a whole list, and we played one game, but we switched off, ball one, ball two, and then I could kind of see how it worked, and at least you get to experience some of it, and then we worked our way through like 40 games that way, and then towards the end, like anything that I wanted to play a second time, I'd go in, because I only had half a day to go and experience. So there's a couple cool Zacks that, I mean, I really liked Mexico '86, which Neo just got one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to try. He's supposed to get it next month, I think he said.
It's after Expo, I think he said. If
Yeah.
I read online or whatever he was saying, or wherever it was.
Yeah, that's a really cool game. I think that means he has all except black belts.
Is that right like that?
Yeah, there's a Zach black belt. It's
Or is it black belt or is it karate?
uh
Or black, just some champ? No, maybe you're right. I'm not gonna act like I know more than you about
no,
Zaccaria.
there's two black. Yeah, there's two black belts. So yeah, that.
I did Zaccaria, damn it.
I'm
yes,
sorry.
exactly, yeah.
I'm an American. I just Americanize it.
Right. So anyway, we'll have some more Zachs yet in the lineup. I think we have Time Machine.
Poor Man's
to
Pinball
go.
Podcast. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? So we did Robot last time. We did Farfalla. We have Magic Castle to go. Time Machine, Soccer Kings,
Pinball Champ.
and then I have an EM Combat. I have one other EM Zach, but that one's not ready to go. So quite a few more Zachs to get through on the stream, but those will.
Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. It means a lot. Now the question is Ian or Drew? I'm gonna guess Ian.
My money's on Drew.
Either way, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, I lost.
I knew it. So we're gonna wrap up the stream. Eric, obviously, thanks for coming. You're welcome back anytime.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Maybe sometime we can come to my house and stream the games everyone's seen 1,000 times. We'll probably be at Dave's here for a while.
Yeah.
Because you've probably only done
Not
4
even-
or 5 games so far out of the 40 to 50 he's got. So,
Right. I think we'll kind of we'll do like a segment of Zach's here. We were doing some early Sterns, and maybe we'll flip over to maybe sprinkle in a modern game here and there.
yeah, we kind of switched to Zach's just because so many people are playing the digital version of the Zach's right now, which is why we kind of wanted to say, well, we'll play the real stuff.
Right.
Since people are kind of interested in that.
Is the digital Zach game pretty good physics-wise? I've never played it.
But
Okay,
people
never
love it.
mind.
But people love it.
I have a few on the virtual you can try out, but I think
There's like a branded, like licensed Zaccaria game, right?
Yeah, it's by
Yeah.
Magic Pixel.
But I think it's just all right. I mean, even here, it's going to be hard with those clear play fields and to see what's going on, and like you can barely see the left target on the, the red bank up there.
Yeah.
There's just so much in there,
Mm-hmm.
and getting the physics of like the timed react flippers and
Yep.
that's got
Good
to be
stuff.
a nightmare to do all that stuff.
Yep.
So anyway,
Well, anyways, guys, thanks for everyone who came and watched. Skip Natty, thanks for the bits, obviously. Awesome. Thanks for the follows, really appreciate it. And I think what we'll do is maybe we'll raid Jason and Matt over at Slap Safe Pinball Podcast.
yeah.
good talking
sorry,
to those guys.
Jason and Matt.
Good
It's
talking to
all
those guys.
Eric's fault. But we'll move our time a little bit earlier next time.
Yeah, well, we're gonna probably end up moving ours up because he was talking to me about moving theirs later because he didn't want to step on my toes, and I told him like I don't care, do whatever your time schedule is, work within your time schedule. I don't worry about stepping on other people's toes because there's so many people now. I think it's a good thing. I'm not offended when someone streams when I'm streaming. I don't own Twitch, so it's fine. All right, guys.
Thanks for watching.
See what
Bye,
I know.
everybody.
Looks like they're playing Cosmic Kart Racing. He said he had something going on with Jerry, so he was gonna kind of push P3 stuff. So
Cool.
we'll do that. 6, 5, 4. Grade 9.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, what else? So high.
Just switch that over. I have it on them.
Oh.
Yeah, Thank you. Appreciate it. What's up, Turbo? Hey, Turbo. Gonna see you on Wednesday. But yeah,
Wait,
back
what
to
day?
Dennis's point, I think that
No, you're
band
not.
themes are it's a cliche to say that in pinball, but it's just they're pandering to their market. They have to. You're not gonna sell a ton of,
So you're
what's a modern IP?
you're not a huge fan of the Zacks then?
Hunger
Or?
Games?
I don't know.
Like,
You've been over to
nobody-
Neo's
the
quite a few
age of-
times.
Yeah, I've played them at Neil's and I've played them at
It's gonna
Remember?
like when Doug had double riders, I played that at his house, and I've played some of them at Pinburg, and I've played them at the VFW. I'm like, they're okay.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The layouts are a little weird.
Right.
A lot of them, they're kind of clunky sometimes.
Yeah. I think it takes a little bit of tinkering to make them